It's a great pleasure to be here again and to talk about the fourth industrial revolution. But before doing so, I would like to congratulate our hosts for having taken this initiative and for having the courage now and the foresight to transform what has been an annual meeting into an ongoing international organization. Governments have a key role to play. It's the young generation which certainly will drive the future, but governments have to shape the future, the theme of this annual meeting. When I was here last year, I talked about innovation. And many of the things I talked about were considered to be fiction, far away in the future. But ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, the future is already here. The future has begun. Let me tell you why this fourth industrial revolution is so crucial, so overwhelming in terms of the changes it will bring to us. Of course, we know the first industrial revolution with the invention of the steam engine, the second one with the electricity facilitating mass production, the third one with the rise of the computer leading us into the digital age. But the fourth one is different. Four differences. The first one is the speed. The fourth revolution is not coming like the waves in the ocean, small waves. It's coming like a tsunami. And ladies and gentlemen, when we look at all the breakthroughs and all the possibilities, opportunities which we have in the coming years, it will be overwhelming to see how fast the change will happen in an exponential speed. The second difference is it's not just one breakthrough. It's a combination of many breakthroughs at the same time. In the book, which is available to you on the fourth industrial revolution, I mentioned 23 different breakthroughs, like the Internet of Things, like brain research, and I could go on and on. Of course, drones, robots, artificial intelligence, and so on. And all those different technological advancements reinforce each another. The third difference is this technological revolution does not bring just new products to us or services. It changes the systems. Look at Uber. It is not a new product in itself. It's a new system. It's a new system of mobility. Look at Airbnb. It's not a new product. It's a new system of hospitality. So this revolution changes all the systems, how we consume, how we produce, how we organize our supply chain. And this leads me to the fourth difference of this technological revolution. It changes not only what we are doing, it changes us, because it's a fusion of our physical, digital and biological spheres. It's an integration of those spheres. Just think of sensors planted into our brains. The opportunities are immense, and we have to prepare ourselves already now. History meets us now, and governments, as I said at the beginning, are challenged. They have to change. Let me just lay out 3 changes which I feel are absolutely essential. The first one is that governments recognize the role they have to play in order to foster innovation. In the future, it will not be anymore a divide between advanced countries and emerging countries, between developed and less developed countries. I think the dividing line will be between innovative countries and non-innovative countries. That will make the difference, whether governments can provide a better life for the citizens in the future. Second, governments have to reorganize themselves. The old traditional hierarchical approach will not foster innovation. Governments have to reorganize themselves as platforms. I would say, take Apple as an example. Why is Apple so successful? It's not just because they produce great phones. They have a platform with thousands and thousands of apps. Some apps are run by Apple itself, other apps are put on the Apple platform. And that's probably the vision of a modern government, where the government provides certain apps, certain services, but engages its citizens into the platform by providing their own service apps for the benefits of all citizens. The third difference, or the third change governments have to do and have to undertake is to put the whole emphasis on the development of human capital. In the future, it will be talents, the availability of talents, which create the competitive advantage of a country. I said already 1 year ago, capitalism in some way is replaced by talentism, because talents is the most precious resource of a country. And here, the capability in a fast-changing world to reskill and upskill its people through lifelong education, to integrate all parts of population, inclusive women, into this talent pool is a challenge. I could go on and on, but you see my thoughts summarized in this small booklet. Let me just finish by sharing with you what I feel the necessary leadership capabilities are which we have to cultivate in this new age of the fourth industrial revolution. It is brains, soul, heart, and nerves. Let me explain. We need our brains, but maybe a little bit in a different way. What is essential for the future in terms of leadership capabilities is to develop contextual intelligence. We are living in fast-changing systems, and we have to be able to connect the dots. Contextual intelligence. But the second dimension of leadership today is the soul. To have a vision, a long-term vision, as we find in this country. When everything is changing, we need people, leaders, who have a compass which shows them the way into the future. And not people who have a built-in radar system which send out signals and afterwards adapt permanently the course according to the reactions they get. The third leadership dimension is the heart. We have to embrace this change with passion. I know change creates different feelings in different people. Feelings of fear, sometimes feelings of resistance, particularly in people in governments who are used to a very stable environment. But change means opportunities. So we have to feel passionate about the change. We have to embrace all the possibilities this new fourth industrial revolution provides us with. And finally, we need good nerves. If I take the results of the World Economic Forum's annual meeting in Davos just some weeks ago, I would say the key message is the unthinkable in many ways has to become thinkable and could become a reality. So we need good nerves. But, Your Excellency, as you mentioned also in your speech, in your introduction, this new technological revolution, it can provide the entry card for humanity into a new civilization. It's not the robotization of humanity. It's to make this earth a real human place. That's our task. That's what governments should do. And that's what we are all here for, to work together, to create a more sophisticated, more enlightened humanity. Thank you.
Thank you.